Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Amy here. You might hear a little rumbling in the background. We're having lovely thunderous weather today. I've been enjoying it. So today's video is going to be my May TBR, which isn't very spectacular. I didn't finish all the books I would have liked to finish in the month of April, so I do want to read those this month, so they are going to be first up on the list, of course, for my May TBR. So one I am currently reading, I actually started this at the very end of April, but I hate to say this, but it's possibly not going well for me. I don't know what to do quite yet. I think I'm going to continue reading and see how I feel, but anyway, this is Confessions Robbie by Ella Frank. It's the first book in the Confessions series. It's just not enticing me to pick it up. I don't know what it is. I haven't had much luck with Menage a Trois, so this is a male romance in this first book. So we have Priest. No, well, I think his last name is Priest. Joel is his first name, and he's a lawyer, and he works for this same law firm, or he works for Logan's law firm from the Try series. And then we have Joel, who is a chef, and he's also French. And then we have Robbie. Did I say that right? Okay, Julian. I don't remember what I said. Okay, so Julian is the chef. Julian and Joel are married, and they're basically looking for a third to come into their relationship. Enters Robbie. So I'm on chapter 6 currently. I did post another read with me. So if you watched that, I gave you an update of where I'm kind of at in that book. Like I said, I read up to chapter 6. So it's been for 5 chapters. We've had nothing but back and forth banter with these 3 characters, and it's starting to like it's just kind of like, can we move on? I don't know. I don't know what I'm expecting, but it's just been like, I feel like it's been too much already. I mean, come on, 5 chapters of back and forth banter between. Anyway, I'm hoping it gets better. I'm gonna keep going. Let me know in the comments if you've read this this series and this first book, how you felt about it. Should I keep going? Do things get better? Let me know in the comments down below. So that's what I'm currently reading, and like I said, I started that at the tail end of April. And then also the other 2 books that I did not get to in the month of April, The Nanny by Jilly McMillan. Yes, I still want to get to this book. It just didn't happen. So again, this is about, I believe, a nanny. I don't remember, she went missing in 1987. Hannah, the Holt family's nanny, left Lake Hall without a trace, devastating 7-year-old Joe. And then we jump 30 years later. Joe returns to her faded childhood home and is forced to confront her troubled relationship with Virginia. I believe Virginia is her mother, and I believe she's blaming her mother for the disappearance of her nanny. So I still want to dive into this and find out what happened to the nanny. So that's still on the list, and as well as my Policeman by Bethan Roberts. I want to read this, and I want to watch the movie. So hopefully that can happen in the month of May. If not, we'll move it on to June. This is a sort of, I guess, a male romance, but it's dated in the 1950s, where same couple relationships was definitely something that was not accepted. So we have a relationship between 2 men, and also a woman, and I feel, I don't know, I haven't read it, I haven't really heard much about the book, except that I'm gonna cry apparently. But we have a woman that's kind of stuck in the middle of these 2 men, where these 2 men love each other, and she's just kind of there as, you know, like, she's the wife of one of them, and, you know, kind of I don't want to say that she's just there posing as this man's wife, so yeah, because he's the policeman and he has to have a respectable relationship with opposite sex. I don't know. I'm just going off the top of my thoughts. But anyway, I heard it's really, really good. I want to watch the movie. I heard I'm gonna cry, so I'm looking forward to it. So those are the 3 books that I didn't quite finish in the month of April that we're gonna bring into the month of May. So I do have 3 books right here in front of me that I definitely want to try to get to in the month of May, and then I'm gonna pick 2 more Mail Mail romances from my Mail Mail romance jar. So first up, I wanted to throw in a book of the month mix into this month because I don't want my book of the months to get backed up like they did last year. So my friend Ashley and I are going to read The London Seance Society by Sarah Penner this month. We're actually going to start it the week of the 15th, I believe. Anyway, I really enjoyed The Apothecary by Sarah Penner, which was her first book. So once again, we have a beautiful cover. And this is about a seance, apparently. It says, amid the shrouded parlors of Victorian London, 2 daring women hunt for truth and justice in the perilous art of conjuring the dead. We're going back to 1873 at an abandoned chateau on the outskirts of Paris. A dark seance is about to take place, led by acclaimed spiritualist Vanderlyn de Alord. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. Known worldwide for her talent in conjuring the spirits of murder victims to help identify the people who killed them. She is highly sought after by widows and investigators alike. And then of course we have someone coming into Paris, Leanne Wicks, to find answers about her sister's death. So that's all we're gonna read there. So it just sounds very intriguing. The whole kind of medium thing really intrigues me. I love that. So yes, we'll definitely be reading this one for the week of May 15th. As much as I talk about loving covers and loving the synopsis lately of YA thrillers, I was like, it's time to pick one up. So we're gonna do Daughter by Kate McLaughlin. This particular story is about someone's father who I think she just learns that her father is a serial killer and he is in prison. I think he's about to die, and the only person he's going to tell about who his remaining victims are and where they can be found is his daughter. So it just all sounds very intriguing, and I'm looking forward to reading this one for sure. And then I chose My Wife is Missing by DJ Palmer. These are all on my 2023 thrillers that I want to get to in the year of 2023. So I just kind of picked off of that list. I'm trying to go through my shelf, and this is more of a recent buy, but it was next on the list that I actually had a hard copy of. So I was like, okay, we're just gonna do it. But this is about a wife that goes missing, but apparently she went missing on her own accord. So why did she leave? What is going on? It says, why did she run so suddenly, and why is he searching so desperately? So definitely want to check this one out. Hopefully we'll get to it in the month of May. Okay, so I'm gonna pick 2 books out of my Mail Mail romance jar here. I love doing this. This has been so much fun. Try not to look and just pick. Hopefully we get a good one. Oh, well, they're all good. They're all good ones. Do it. Yes! I actually responded to a comment I either did this morning or yesterday. Someone was talking about this book, that they wanted to get to it, or I don't know if they've already read it, but I was like, oh yes, I definitely cannot wait to read this book as well. For the Fans by Nyla Kay. That was a big rumbly. Okay, this is a stepbrothers to lovers, also kind of hate to lovers because I don't think they really like each other in the beginning. We have one that is more of like sort of like an artist, and then we have the other brother who is, you know, like our star quarterback. So complete opposite of each other. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm guessing some sort of financial mishap happens and the two are sort of forced together to figure out how they're going to, I guess, maybe stay in college. And, you know, one of them, the football player, wants to keep, of course, his scholarship. I'm just guessing. I don't know. I've just kind of glanced over the synopsis. But what I think is going to happen here is they are going to have like a for you page, something. Is that what it is? A For You page? OnlyFans. See, I don't know anything about this, but anyway, so yes, I think that's what they do. They form like an OnlyFans page or whatever it is, and yeah, so like a social media sort of fake relationship, maybe. Okay, I'm like just guessing off the top of my head. It says For the Fans is a full-length standalone male forbidden romance with a happily ever after, of course. This book contains sensitive subject matter that could make some readers uncomfortable. Please heed forward warnings and proceed with caution. So yeah, Kyron is our superstar football player who's awfully broody for someone who has it all, and then AV Vega is a dreamer, a flake, an artist who smokes too much weed and thinks aliens exist. So complete opposites. Yes, sudden financial disruption to the mix, and let's just say my options are heavily limited. If I want to stay an all-star quarterback on the way to the NFL, I'll need to do something drastic. Unfortunately for me and my desperate desires for control, the perpetually smiling stoner has a plan. Maybe we can stop hating each other enough to pull this off, as long as we remember we're only doing it for the fans. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Like I want to stop whatever I'm reading and read this like right now. Okay, I have to pick another book. What we got? Oh, Blindsided by Becca Steele. Yes. This is the first book in the LSU series, which that's what like really first drew me to the book. Was it's an LSU series, which is our football and baseball team, Louisiana State University. So this one says, my first year at university started with a bang, literally. I crashed into someone's car. Even worse, it turns out the person I blindsided is my new housemate, Liam, second-year student and football player. So we have another football player here. It's hate at first sight until it isn't. But even if he doesn't hate me anymore, it doesn't change the fact that he's straight. At least I thought he was. One night, one kiss, and everything I thought I knew turns upside down. They say actions speak louder than words, and his actions tell me that he wants me. Blindsided is a standalone male new adult college romance with roommates to lovers, enemies to lovers, and a bi awakening theme. This book contains mature situations and content, of course. So yay, we have First Times, Bi Awakening. I love it. 2 great picks for the month of May. Yes, definitely gonna get to these. So that's all I have like planned out to want to read for the month of May, but you never know what's going to happen. You never know what I'm going to feel, if I'm going to jump into something else. Who knows? We'll find out at the end of May, I guess. But for now, this is what we're doing. Let me know in the comments, not only about confessions, but just let me know what you're looking forward to reading for the month of May. Thank y'all so much for watching as always. Hope you're all doing well out there. Hugs from me all around, and I'll see y'all very soon in a new video. Bye y'all.